All right, so these particular Blender projects are. I don't like the way I said that. All right, so these particular. All right, so these particular Blender projects were just something for me to mess around in and figure out how to get comfortable with it. There are two creature-esque things that I was just playing around with in sculpt mode. Again, just to see what I could do. It was quite interesting. I created two. I keep repeating myself over, but yeah, I created a bull-like thing and then a horse-like thing. The bull-like thing originally started as some kind of spiky starfish creation thing, and then eventually it just kind of formed into what it is going to be when you see it in the video. And it's really interesting that I it's really interesting compared to when I usually just sketch things because I can mess with things right then and there and kind of just form it freely to become something different if I'm not quite fond of it. And I don't really have to, like, there's just a whole different thought process that goes into it when you do 3D modeling than when you do like drawing. And then after doing all the 3D modeling, my drawings seem to come out a little bit more with depth in mind, which is interesting. But yeah, doing this made me think of like, well, I won't say it made me think instantly that should do some Tom TGG stuff. I did do that. That was like one of the first things I did, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I did have a 3D model of Botany Boxer Mandragora that I started in Blender, but from what I've gathered, if you start Blender in sculpting mode and not do general and then sculpt the object, you can't add armatures, you can't really pose the model, so it kind of just went to waste because I had everything except for her hands, and I was like really excited. I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna get this done!" And I tried to put some bones on it so that I could pose it, and it wouldn't. The bones wouldn't get added, so I thought I did something wrong. And I tried looking up all kinds of tutorials and stuff on how to get bones into Blender, and no one gave a definitive answer that I could find. So eventually, after learning other things about Blender and then coming back to it and looking at it again and having it be like unable to put bones into the file, unable to put it into a file with bones, I just came to the conclusion that because I started the model in sculpt mode, for some reason armatures just weren't being supported. I don't know why it does that. I've had friends who also asked why that happens. I don't know. But I've just learned that you never start Blender in sculpt mode. Just go into general mode and then sculpt. And I've noticed that with a lot of other videos too. I've never seen anyone just go into sculpt mode. It's usually you go into general mode and then sculpt the object. So there's that. Although it's weird, why is that there if that's all you do? I guess if you're just sculpting a regular image, it's fine. But most of the time, you might want to like do a little bit of extra to it, so you wouldn't really want to do sculpt mode. You wouldn't want to start with sculpt mode. I forgot what I was even talking about in this video. Oh, right, the two creatures I made and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna apply that to other projects, Tom TCG and stuff. I put that. I did say that in another video. I don't know which video will come out first, which is why I'm saying it in both videos. Another thing is that I am using my phone to record instead of the headset that I used to have because the headset popped into my audio plug. No, the plug popped into my audio jack. And I've said this in other videos as well, but you won't hear that a lot. I want to make sure that I get it down. So depending on what video I make first or what video I post first, you get all the information there. If you've been listening this far, which is only like 4 minutes, but still, whatever. Uh, in terms of projects progression, I'm trying to get further into it. Like at this point in time, right now, as I am talking to this, I am using my phone on my bed. It's 11:50 p.m. and I'm pushing myself to actually do stuff now. I'm looking at my tablet, not my tablet. I'm looking at my laptop right now, and I'm trying to get some stuff out of the way So I'm trying to like get more into just doing it and then, you know, getting it done. I wish I could have done this while I still had the full capacity of my laptop so that I could also do gaming stuff as well, but that's going to have to put a hold until I can, get the audio stuff out of the way. Sorry if you hear the clicking. I'm hitting my dresser by accident. I don't have a very big room. And the sliding again. I'm on my bed, so I'm trying to keep myself in a good balance while still having the audio sound a little bit decent. I don't really know what else to talk about. I'm just trying to get enough content on here to fit the video. I forgot how long the video was because I did speed it up because it's just a speed sculpt thing. It's not me actually teaching anything. I don't think I ever will teach anything about Blender. There isn't really much I can teach that other people haven't already done better, and I just use what they use anyway. So that's basically it. I don't really have much else to talk about. Like, I'm just trying to pad out the video's audio because I don't want to do extra work since I don't really know what will be going on to the audio in terms of customization and splitting it up and stuff. This is just going to be like this one video sitting here, or this one audio sitting in the video and just going until like the video stops. Hopefully the video is small enough to where I can like export it into my phone, then edit it, then put it into the laptop, and then put the audio in and all that stuff. But that'll be pretty much it for this video for now. I'm gonna be working hard at putting like more content out and not just making stuff and then not actually having it produced and uploaded. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.